Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Isabel if this is your first time here. Thank you for being here. I'm literally a hot mess. I am sick. I put my makeup on, got all ready, and like literally nothing fits me right now, to be completely honest. So I'm just going with like the grunge look. Do you know what I mean? Okay, it's fine. So today's video is going to be kind of, I'm going to answer some questions about having a newborn and kind of just like where I'm at and how things have been going. I've been feeling crazy because, sorry, I'm just trying to find these screenshots. Okay, here they are. Because I haven't been like uploading normally, and it just means a lot to me. I love being on YouTube. I have so much fun with it, and I just feel like weird when I'm not uploading normally, so I'm trying to get back on my grind. It's really hard. Having 3 kids is no joke, but we're gonna get back to it. So I'm gonna answer some questions, and then whatever I want to talk about after, I'll just cover after I answer the questions. So I asked on Instagram if anyone had any newborn questions or just whatever. Sorry if you can hear my little baby. She's in her swing in the background, so I don't know what she's doing. Well, she's just chilling because she's a little baby doing nothing. So, one of the questions, what is the hardest part about breastfeeding? This is from Julia Rainey. So, I apologize for how stuffed up I am, by the way. Like, I'm just not feeling 100. So the hardest part about breastfeeding was the first like week and a half. She was latching horribly. Like, she would just like bite down on me, and I actually like blistered and I was bleeding, and like my nipples, and I had to use nipple shields, which helped so much. But yeah, that lasted for like a good 3 to 4 days, like completely blistered, completely sore. And we kind of just had to get over that hump, and now we're completely fine. She's such a good eater. And that also, things that come along with breastfeeding is like having blocked milk duds or getting mastitis, which sucks. So those things come along with breastfeeding, but the hardest part for me is when your baby doesn't latch right and your nipples literally blister and bleed, and it's excruciating and awful. So, okay, next question. This is also from Julia. I am terrified to give birth. My little girl is due in February, and I need to know how bad it is. Well, all you can think about is that baby that is inside of you has to get out somehow. Like, you have no option. That baby has to come out. And I said it in my birth video, how it's just unbelievable, and it makes no sense how once the baby is out of you and like they put the baby on you, you feel nothing. You feel nothing, but you feel no pain. Absolutely no pain. Like, it's just the craziest thing. I can't explain it. It makes no sense. But I know everyone says it's all worth it, but like, it really is. And it's not, it sucks. Like, it's extremely painful. I'm not going to lie. It's the worst pain I've ever been in my entire life, 3 times. But it doesn't last forever, you know? And you heal and things go back to normal and you're fine, you know? So like, that's just how you can think of it, is like, your baby has to come out. You're gonna be in some pain, but you'll be fine. And, you'll definitely have a story to tell. Everyone has a story to tell, because giving birth to a baby is an amazing, crazy experience, but millions and billions of us women have done it. People did it in the olden days with absolutely no pain medicine in the pitch black, you know, like, you can do it. Nylons, Nlyons. Are you breastfeeding and pumping? I am. I've also started to give her 1 bottle of formula a day because she's not gaining a ton of weight. All my kids do this. They just like take a month to get back to like really gaining weight. So she's been taking 1 bottle of formula a day and she's been doing great. And I'm totally happy with doing that because I said previously that my first son had a problem with taking a bottle because I literally exclusively breastfed him on my breast and he wouldn't take a bottle and it was like awful. So yeah. My friend Katie, hi Katie, she asked how are big brothers handling the transition? Do they love having a baby sister? They have been amazing. Michael is amazing. They're both super helpful and they love her so much. But my 3.5-year-old Benjamin has been a little extra crazy. I don't even know what's going on. They're both like, we're all kind of sick. It's October. It's just like gross out. So he hasn't been feeling 100% and I think he's realizing this baby is on me all the time. And he's never mean to her, doesn't like her. He's obsessed with her. But I think just the attention, he's been acting out and like saying crazy things that he hates us. And I'm like, what's happening? So, but that all passes and it passes like just within a few months. But for the most part, he's been okay. Michael's been amazing. That's my oldest son. He'll be 7 in a couple weeks. But they're obsessed with her and they love her and they always like need to know where she is. And Katie Sylvia asked, anything different yet between having a baby girl and a baby boy? Yeah, it's very different. She is a way better baby than my boys were, like, no offense, but like, hello, like, can't help it that like they were literally, all they did was cry. And she's a baby, she cries, but like nothing like they did. And she sleeps like amazing. I just like dressing her up and putting bows in her hair and like that's different obviously. And like that's literally been my dream to have a little girl. So that's fun. But that's like basically it. Like I nursed all my kids, like that's not different. She's the 3rd one, so maybe that's different, that it's just like she's fine, you know, like with her not gaining as much weight as she should. And then she had jaundice in the beginning, but she's totally fine now. Like both of that, all that happened to both of my boys. So I was like, she'll be fine. You know, like I know that you have to go to the doctor and go through and make sure everything's okay. But like I knew she'd be fine because I had been through it before. Christy Lynn, hi Christy. She always comments on my stuff. I appreciate it. She says, how are you feeling, mama? And I'm feeling really good. I really truly am. Compared to how I was when I went from having 1 baby to 2 babies, when I gave birth to Benjamin, that summer was the hardest summer of my entire life. I had some extreme postpartum depression. I haven't felt any kind of postpartum with this 3rd baby, Olivia, my baby, my newborn that we're talking about. No postpartum depression. Everything has been way smoother. My recovery has been amazing. Like literally no pain down below. No crazy hemorrhoids. Like, obviously like, you know, the normal bleeding and stuff like that. Besides the blistering over nipples, like my recovery has been amazing. And everything's been really smooth. Like we've stayed on the boys' schedule. You know, I've tried, you know, Mike and I have both tried to keep it really normal for them because we don't want to flip their life upside down. And it's been good. And I've truly been good. I definitely need my breaks from the boys like usual. Last week was a tough week because they were sick. I had to pick one up from school one day, one up from school the other day, bring them all to the doctor. It's just like a lot. But as long as I have my breaks and some time for myself, like I'm totally fine. And like I said, she sleeps great. I'm not like exhausted and like half alive. So I'm good. So thank you for asking. I appreciate it. Okay, I'm gonna answer one more question. Katie McGill, who do you think she looks like out of you and your husband and your 2 boys? It's so weird because it like totally changes all the time. Like when her eyes are open, I feel like sometimes she looks like just like Mike. And then when her eyes are closed and she's asleep, she looks exactly like Ben looked like when he was a newborn. So I don't know. And it's so hard to tell at this age. Like, she's definitely our child. Like, she's definitely a little Clancy girl. But it changes so much, like, this age to, like, even when she's 3 months old, like, she'll look way different. So I don't really know. It changes all the time, and she'll change and turn it into her own little cute little self. But she's amazing. I've had so much fun with her. And yeah, I think I basically covered everything that I wanted to say regarding like my recovery of giving birth and just like adjusting has been really good. It truly has. And the only thing is just time management. Is like, I clean my house, literally picking up, cleaning this, doing dishes, doing laundry. And I just like, it's beyond me even like, before I thought it was bad. Like now I can't keep up to save my life, and it's driving me nuts. We are having someone to come clean our house within the next few days, I think tomorrow. But which is like, please, sweet God, I need help. That's been driving me nuts. And, you know, just like I have to feed her all the time, you know, so it's just like time management of that stuff is like, I feel like I don't have a second to catch up. But that will all change, and that will all come with time. And, you know, I was talking to one of my friends, and I was like, my house might not be clean till 2035. I don't know, like, but that is what it is. And I shared this super cute, oh my God, can I read it? You guys, this is the cutest thing I shared on Facebook. And I don't like share, like, you know, people that share things all the time, like, that's like totally fine, but like, that's not me. Like, I'm not like out here like sharing Facebook posts. But it was the cutest poem. It made me literally cry. Okay. So it says, without you, there would be no mess. Without you, there would be no stretch marks. Without you, there would be no marker on my wall. No food in my hair, no crumbs in my couch, no sleepless nights. Without you, there would be no baby weight, no daycare bills to pay, no days where Daddy and I have no time for ourselves, no postpartum mental health struggles. Without you, life would be how it used to be. But without you, I wouldn't have my tiny best friend. Without you, I wouldn't have this kind of love. Without you, my heart wouldn't be so full it feels like it could explode. Without you, I wouldn't have slobbery kisses or nighttime cuddles. I wouldn't know what it was like to be called mommy. I wouldn't know what it was like to hear you say, love you. Without you, I wouldn't be the person I am today. Sometimes I miss the things about the days before you, and that's okay. In the early days of postpartum, sometimes I wondered if I would ever feel this way, if I'd ever be able to love my new life. But now I've found my glow. Even if I could have 100 nights of sleep, the cleanest house in the world, and a body free of stretch marks, I would still choose you. Without you, my world would be incomplete. Without you, there would be no me. So I will try and learn through the chaos mess, the post-baby body, and the lack of sleep. I'll remember that God gave me you, and he knew we needed each other. Today, I'm so glad that I live in a world with you. Do you try? Like, that's literally, like, this whole video. Like, that literally just summed up this entire video. Like, it's hard, but, like, it's okay, and they're worth, like, every ounce of me wanting to lose my mind. Like, they're worth it. So I will end with that, and I will see you guys in my next video. I love you so much. Bye.